And first, Kansas City's fire chief is brought to tears over the delayed response to a fiery and deadly wreck. On Saturday, it took fire crews twice as long to reach the scene of a car crash less than a mile from the closest station. Our 41 in Action News reporter Amy Hawley talked with the chief and with witnesses today and joins us now live. Amy.
Well, firefighters raced to the fire scenes with lights and sirens because every single second counts. And today, an emotional fire chief said dispatchers could not get a hold of Station 23's firefighters for 4.5 minutes Saturday morning because thieves had severed the fire station's copper telephone lines, all just to make a few bucks.
I just woke up and look in the window.
When Osman Vasquez went to sleep Friday night, he had no idea by morning his neighborhood would become a memorial. Vasquez's surveillance video shows a driver speeding down his street, screeching tires, and then a loud and abrupt fiery crash.
Yeah, I seen flame. Yeah, that's the first thing I seen.
And then the screams of a backseat passenger yelling for help stuck in a raging car fire. Police following the driver arrived a few seconds later. They say he was trying to get away from them, but firefighters were nowhere around.
I asked myself, honestly, why the fire department didn't show up yet.
While the fire raged, police pulled a second passenger out. At 3:07 a.m., dispatchers couldn't reach Station 23's firefighters. Even a telephone call didn't work because someone had cut the lines. By 3:11, a backup system finally rang the bell and woke firefighters up, and they had to get directions by a personal cell phone.
The theft of copper delayed their response about 4.5 to 5 minutes.
The chief says the theft disabled the hardwired alerting system.
Somebody severed the lines because they wanted a few dollars worth of copper.
By 3:16, double the normal response time. 9 minutes later, firefighters arrived to the scene.
I was for sure that whoever was inside, it was done. It was killed.
The car immediately burst into flames, so the chief says there may have been nothing firefighters could have done. But he says they believe the passenger who's critically burned today could have been pulled from the flames earlier and may have been spared her severe injuries.
That's why it's frustrating.
And here's what's really frustrating to the fire chief. You can see from Fire Station 23 right here on Independence Avenue. It should have only taken about 4 minutes to the accident scene at Scarrett and Hardesty Avenue. Instead, a total of 9 minutes. Police are expected to release the names of the people in that car crash sometime tomorrow. The fire chief said his department will look into whether it needs a change in its emergency system. Amy Hawley, 41 Action News.